Hi guys, my name is Bia. Welcome back to another video here on Bia's Video Journal, and it's another fashion video. And this video might take some time, a little bit longer than our other videos take, because like our other videos, they're not super long. Like the last one I know was a shoe tour, and the one before that was a vlog, which aren't really hard for me to edit, and they're not hard for me to make. But this one, we've got another closet tour, all my insert item of fashion style video, and this one, unlike the last video which was about shoes, there's a lot of this item because it is a wardrobe staple for every single person in the US, every single person into fashion, whether or not they're into fashion or not. This is a staple wardrobe item because it is forced upon us as kids for this item to be a staple wardrobe item. Now you're probably wondering, Bia, what is the staple wardrobe item? Like, what the heck? The only staple wardrobe item I have is t-shirts, and they're the only one I know about. Well, my friend, you're probably only saying that because you don't know that this item is a staple. Because it's in the back of your mind that you own a bunch of the stuff, you wear it a lot, right? You wear it with those t-shirts that you know are wardrobe staple, and it's jeans. So, we're doing a jean haul. This is just one pile of every single piece of denim jean pant that I own. So, we're going to start with the other pile that I just showed you guys, and I'm going to show you guys the jeans and tell you guys about them. And I'm sitting down for this because it's just easier, because as you saw with me holding that pile, it's a lot of weight for me to hold and carry. So, we're going to start with the pair that just fell off the pile. These, and I don't really know if these are jeans or jeggings because I got them thrifted, so I don't know how they're supposed to be worn. But they're one of my first real pairs of flared style pants, and it's kind of hard to show you guys all my jeans sitting down, and personally I don't want to spend time in this video putting them on. So these are kind of like high-waisted, flared, no waistband style jeans that I got thrifted. The tag says no boundaries, which for those who don't know what no boundaries is, it's the Walmart, I'm pretty sure it's either the Walmart store brand or it's the Target store brand. But on to the next pair. These, which are, I'm actually going to stand up on this bed here to show you guys these, because these are kind of hard to show sitting down. These are, they're baggy. These dark wash, baggy, ripped jeans. They're pretty much just a staple piece for me. I love them so much, and I've worn them in so many fits. I even put these on when I'm not having a great day, as I am clearly not right now. But I've also ripped them a little bit and tried to patch them up with safety pins right here. I stole these from my mom, so I don't know where these are from. But the tag, I'm not going to show you the tag. It says Wild Fable, which is one of the Target store brand. Also, circling back to the last one when I didn't know if No Boundaries was a Walmart store brand or a Target store brand. If you do happen to know which one of the two that No Boundaries belongs to, go ahead and throw it in the comments. I should be sitting down for the rest of them, but I'll sit back here. This next pair is, these are light wash, semi-baggy, kind of straight leg. They're more on the straight leg side. Pair that I thrifted. And they're from the brand Coldwater Creek. And I'm not totally sure, but I think these are maybe vintage, like mid-late 80s, early 90s. Because Coldwater Creek was established sometime in the 80s. I looked it up. I don't really know. I'll post a community post with the tags on here and stuff. I'll take pictures and post them. So you guys can like tell me if these are vintage or recommend me a good website to search via tag if they're vintage. They do feel older, but the style has me a little conflicted, if you will. Next up are these, which I adore, these pants. If you can't tell from back here, they're definitely vintage because they're Y2K low-rise. And the only reason I know that they're vintage Y2K, where they hit me. The only pair of pants I have ever seen that would ever hit me as low-rise as these hit me, and where it hits me, which is right under my belly button, is a pair of jeans that is a vintage Y2K low-rise made during the Y2K era. And these are those pants, and they're from American Eagle. They're thrifted. They've held up really well. I am, for those wondering, I'm gonna put this out there. I'm roughly somewhere between a size 4 to a size 10, depending on stores. And my next video is definitely going to be like a kind of a thrifting haul and a vlog, so I can like show you guys what I get. But yeah, let's move on to the next pair of jeans. I hope you guys like the aggressive slapping noise. But yeah, it's these, which are, they're straight legged. They're these big kind of straight leg baggy, which is a style pair of trouser pant jeans that I really like. They're from Ann Taylor. I was gifted these by my mom, and a button fell off. I don't know how to repair the button because I can't hand sew. But yeah, they're pretty much a wardrobe staple. As are all my jeans, if you haven't been able to tell. These right here, which ones are these? These are one of my first pairs of really like baggy, kind of 90s inspired grungy jeans. I like these a lot. They're one of my favorite pairs of jeans. The tag on them says Universal Threads. Once again, I've had these for a while, so I really don't know where they're from, but the tag says Universal Threads, which is the Target store brand. Here's another look at the silhouette. The only issue I have with these is that there is this little bit of heel bite on both of them, but for me, heel bite isn't really a big deal because it's so small, usually it's not noticeable. But yeah, we're moving on to the next pair. And the next pair is these. These are acid wash, light wash, ripped jeans that, once again, I was gifted these by my mom. They're her jeans. You'll notice that trend a lot, but yeah. Pretty much self-explanatory. Acid wash, ripped jeans, high-rise, baggy. You'll notice that I don't really have skinny jeans, like a single pair. That's a personal preference. I don't like the way they look on me. There's other people that they put on. These, which I just wore today, these are just a pair of simple dark wash baggy jeans from Divided, which is an H&M store brand that specializes on teenage stuff. But yeah, these pretty much don't need much explanation. Pretty self-explanatory. Dark wash baggy jeans. I don't buy from H&M as much anymore unless the item I'm getting it secondhand or thrifted from a secondhand or thrift shop. These jeans I never wear anymore. They're kind of silly. I got them for Christmas one year. They're baggy light wash jeans, once again from Divided, which is the H&M store brand, with Bambi and Bambi inspired prints on them. Personally, I don't wear those because the Bambi inspired prints make them hard for me to style. But yeah, next up, we're moving on to the second pile. We've officially crossed the first pile, crossed over from the first pile into the second pile. Ooh, I love these. The ones I just pulled out are definitely a mate of the jeans. I will say straight up, these jeans specifically are a staple. And they are my cut, spelled K-U-T, boot cut jeans. I have no idea where these are from, like if Cut is a store brand for somewhere or anything. But yeah, the brand tag says Cut. I don't know where I got these or where I've got them because I've had them for a while since I really wanted to start getting into flare. But yeah, here's what they look like. They're dark wash flare jeans. Definitely a staple item for me. I can literally not even count the amount of times I've worn these on one hand. These. Next up, we have another pair of secondhand thrifted ones. Brand tag on these. Ooh, says what I think is D-I-L-T, but the I on the dot on the I is a flower. Yeah, it might also be T-I-E-T. I can't really tell, but once again, these are thrifted with a brand tag that's unreadable, but says something either D-I-E-T with the I as a flower, or L-I-E-T, because like the inside marker has a letter, like a marking that looks more like the letter L, but the like the back tag, the back piece, which is, by the way, that is the name for the little wooden or cork marker that you see on the back waistband of your jeans if they have them. It's called a back marker, but that one has a letter that looks like a D, but I can't really tell where the brand for these is, but they're secondhand. Low rise boot cut or flare. Definitely Y2K. Once again, due to the height of the rise of the jean being like that early 2000s Y2K low rise that makes me want to have a tramp stamp. If you know, you know. There's a little mess up in the pile. But next up are the aforementioned button fly jeans that I was wearing today. As you can see, they've got this button fly here. I wore these today, and trust me, getting these off for gym class was not easy. So please, if you're in high school or anywhere where you've got gym class or you've got some kind of like required mandatory activity where you've got to change, don't wear a pair of jeans like this. Don't wear a pair of jeans with a button fly. You will suffer because you will take like half your time like getting undressed and changed will be spent taking off your freaking pants because the button fly is making it so annoying and so tedious. But yeah, besides that, that's their only really unique feature. Once again, they're kind of a dark mid-wash almost baggy jean. I'm only showing you guys a single leg because that's what's easier for me right now. Next pair of jeans we've got here. Ooh, these are a good pair. My light wash mom jeans that I can name exactly when I got these and where they're from. I got these 2 years ago as a gift from H&M when I really wanted to get into fashion, style, and in particular, back in those days, I thought fashion and style was wearing big baggy jeans. I very rarely wear these, and I'm going to show you guys why in a minute. Because I'm going to show you guys these. These are clearly well loved. I can definitely see them. And these have definitely turned more into work jeans. But yeah, I'll show you guys the signs. You can see on the sides here, there's a lot of ripping along this central seam on the side. There's a couple incidences of pretty minor heel bite. I just don't like to wear pants where there's ripping along the central seam because that's a rip that gets really bad really easy. That's on one side. Here on the other side, you see a worse case of central seaming being ripped and fabric being ripped there. Heel bite examples. I mean, the heel bite on these isn't bad, but personally, I just don't want to wear these because I don't like my underwear being exposed, and I don't like to wear jeans that have central side rips. But besides that, they're just light wash, high-rise, baggy jeans. Had them for a while, so there's definitely going to be signs of wear. Next up, we have these jeans, which I can tell you that I have no clue where they're from, and this was a trend that was trending a while ago, and I love these pants. I just have changed my style a little bit since I got them, so I don't really know how I'm going to wear them. So if you guys see these and you want to screenshot them, I'm going to hold them up here for a moment so you guys can screenshot them. Okay, you guys, hopefully if you wanted to screenshot them, you got your screenshot there. But, yeah, this was a trend a while ago, so if you weren't able to get your screenshot, don't worry, don't fret. You're going to be able to find one on the internet. Just search baggy, high-rise jeans with heart print on them or something along the lines of that. But as I just described them, these are simple, baggy, high-rise, dark-wash jeans with heart prints on them. I should wear these more because I do like them. I like the color, I like the look, and I do like the pattern and the idea of having acid-bleached designs on my pants. But I personally don't know how to style it and how to work it into my more alternative rock or gothic looks. Next up, actually, is our last pair of jeans, and I saved the best for last. Overall, of all the jeans I've shown you in this video, this is definitely my favorite pair of jeans that I love to the ends of the earth and will probably never get rid of because I love wearing them. I love the way I feel in them. I love the way they fit me. I love the way I feel with that fit. I love just how easy they are to style. I love how they elevate any outfit and make any outfit into one of my favorite overall outfits. And they're these babies. If you know me in real life, you saw these jeans. These are my high-rise express dark wash 70s bell-bottom flares. If you guys can't see how big the flare, I cannot describe how big the flare is, so I'm hoping by holding up the singular leg, you can just see that this flare is absolutely amazing and massive. If you can't see, another aspect I really like about these is how the bottom is like kind of fringed and looks kind of worn, but it doesn't look too worn, so I can definitely add my own rips and elements of wornness into them. But yeah, that was all my jeans. I do, in fact, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed my commentary on the jeans. I hope you enjoyed just me talking about them, talking about how I style them, talking about what I feel about each jean, just telling you about it, showing you guys and telling you guys about all the jeans I liked. And if you liked this video, you guys gotta hit the like button if you want to see more videos like this, especially relating around alternative and DIY fashion, ethical fashion, fashion consumerism, as well as a blog and potentially a long form video coming out soon. Make sure to subscribe. If you guys want to connect with me on my socials, including my personal Instagram, where you can see random photos, photo dumps, and just little snippets from my personal day-to-day life, you can go follow that in the Instagram, that in my description. If you would like to watch my content on TikTok, which kind of is like this, it's more fit check based, but I occasionally talk about sustainable, ethical fashion and consumerism. You can follow that. It'll be linked in the description. If you want to follow my music Instagram, I haven't posted on there in forever because I haven't done music in a while. That's going to be linked in the description as well. And if you want to follow my photography Instagram to see my photos, pictures I take, and things like that, that's in the description, as well as my DIY fashion Instagram, which you can follow to see posts from my outfits, my DIYs, and things like that, which is definitely very similar to content I'm making here on YouTube. If you want to follow my personal TikTok, which is just a spam account at this point, you can follow that. It's in the description. And if you want to join the Discord server to connect with other members of the community that watches my videos, myself, or anyone else from my day-to-day life, any of my friends, you can join that. It's linked in the description. If there are any issues with any of the links, feel free to comment them or reach out to the email, which is my contact and support email, in the description. And I hope you guys love this video. Toodaloo!